It's my pleasure to welcome you here this afternoon for a very exciting event. I'm Cheryl Heitman. I'm a member of the City Council, with former mayor, and really fun to have this council. I'm really looking forward to getting a lot of tips on how to be a better city council member. I know you're all going to be great members, and you're going to teach me a lot that I'm going to then teach my fellow council members how to do this. So, how does it feel to be up here? Is that pretty exciting? Scary? Don't be scared. You're going to be great. You're going to be great. And then following you will be another group. You're all from Lincoln Elementary School, and you're all from De Anza. Is that correct? I get that right? And you're all part of our after-school programs, the PEAK program and the ACES program. So very, very excited to have these kids participating in this way in our 150th celebration. This is a great weekend. We're starting with a lot of exciting events, celebrating 150 years. That's our big birthday. So we're so happy that you all are here. We hope that you're taking advantage of what's going on in City Hall today. There's tours, there's all kinds of exhibits set up all through City Hall. Feel free to walk into the offices, see what's going on, and then downstairs on the first floor we have a lot of other things going on, music, food, and different booths. I want to first thank the staff, headed by Elena Brokow, who's here. She's one of our department heads, Parks, Recreation, and Community Partnerships Director, and she and her staff have put this all together, really worked so hard on all of our celebrations that are going on. You can find out more about everything by visiting our website. There are several that you can visit, but if you just go to the city website, that's probably the easiest, where you're going to get the links to everything. So you go to cityofventura.net and you'll find links. We're also doing a kindness campaign as a part of our 150th celebration, 1 million acts of kindness. That's the present that we're giving each other as citizens of Ventura. And I know many of our schools have been participating, and I hope both De Anza and Lincoln are. But remember to just be kind to each other. We're going to reach way over 1 million acts of kindness. You can find out more about that at venturakindness.com. So I do also want to thank, in addition to the staff, the sponsors. You know, we couldn't do any of these activities without community sponsors. And at Ventura, we're so lucky to have so many partners. So for this particular event today, sponsored by Era Energy, we have several people here representing Era: Michelle Newell, Kim Drews, Tricia Botten, and Scott Laban. So let's give them a round of applause. I've been chairing the steering committee for the 150th anniversary now since last year. We've been meeting for a whole year, made up of about 60 community members representing different organizations. So I want to thank all of you who are here today. And with that, let's get going and hear from our city council.
Call the meeting to order. Will the clerk may take the roll?
Here. Councilmember Allison. Here. Councilmember Kaylee. Here. Councilmember Isabella.
Here.
Councilmember Marley.
Here.
Councilmember Luis.
Here.
And Mayor Artem.
Here. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Staff, please make your presentation.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The first project is actually about regarding the Plaza Park redesign. Plaza Park is located in downtown Ventura. It is one of the more historic green spaces for the city itself. Here we actually have the park in its existing state. The project itself is to remove the bandstand, the current playground equipment, all of the grass, as well as the palm trees and some of the other miscellaneous non-native trees, and to construct a new gated dog park with public art, as well as protecting any of the historic landmarks within the park and the substantial trees. Here's the existing conditions of the park. We have public restroom facilities, the playground equipment, and the bandstand itself, as well as a historic artillery gun. The proposed project is actually to remove all of that with the exception of the trees and turn it into a dog park as you see here. This is actually the existing site plan. There would be two halves to this particular park, one for small dogs and one for larger dogs. And some of the ideas that have come about during the design development phase of this is to have a primary entrance to the actual park itself with other amenities for the dogs and also the people themselves. We have dog drinking facilities, also other areas for the dog restroom facilities that they may utilize, swimming capabilities so the dogs can frolic in there, obstacle courses for them. And here we have some of the public art conditions, art exhibits that are more oriented towards dogs themselves that would be implemented to create more of a landmark park in downtown than what we actually currently have. We also, one of the ideas that did come up, because dogs love bones, we'd actually have bone exhibits throughout the parks. Staff actually recommends that the City Council evaluate the pros and cons of both options, which is retaining the existing park or turning the park into a new gated dog park, and direct staff on how to proceed. Thank you.
Thank you for the presentation. Can we call for public comments?
First speaker will be Charlotte.
Charlotte Reed, can you state your comment?
Charlotte? Charlotte. Thank you, Charlotte. Speak into the microphone and you've got what you're going to say.
I think we should keep the regular park because if we get the dog park, then the city can't play on stuff. And if we keep the regular park, we can just bring our dogs.
Thank you, Charlotte. Can we call upon Richard Salazar?
I think we should use the get the dog park because dogs need a place to run around and do their business.
Thank you, Richard. Can we call upon Jenna Salazar?
I think we should keep the regular park because dogs come and play at the children's playground anyways.
Thank you, Jenna. Can we call upon Daniel Oliver?
I think we should get the dog park because they get to play around, and that's all.
Thank you, Daniel Alvarez. That includes public comments. We will now hear from the council members.
I'm in favor.
Council member Vanessa.
I'm in favor of keeping the dog park the way it is because if a dog comes with a disease or fleas, that could spread to other dogs, and pretty soon it will catch on to the children and other kids at their schools.
Thank you, council member. Can we call upon council member Allison?
In favor of keeping Exist Park because the dogs might get in a fight, and what are we gonna do about it? Like, they can not get along very good, and that's my opinion.
Thank you, Allison. Can we call upon Kaylee?
I am in favor of keeping the existing park because we should not have to remove nature.
Thank you, Kaylee. Can we call upon Councilmember Isabel?
I am in favor of keeping the existing park because some children still need a place to play.
Thank you, Isabel. Can we call upon Councilmember Marley?
I agree with Vanessa because what if the dogs have a disease and if the dogs have an owner and they have a kid that the kids could get very sick.
Thank you, Molly. Can we call upon Councilmember Luis?
I'm in favor of keeping the existing park because it provides a place for both dogs and people to play.
Thank you, Luis. And my opinion is that we should keep the existing park because if we turn it into a dog park, we'll be destroying all the memories of people playing there as they were kids. And do we have a motion?
I move to keep the park the way it is.
I second the motion.
I third the motion.
Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Councilmember Vanessa?
Yes.
Councilmember Allison?
Yes.
Councilmember Kaylee?
Yes.
Councilmember Isabella?
Yes.
Councilmember Marley?
Yes.
Councilmember Luis?
Yes.
And Mayor Artem?
Yes. Motion carries. I call the meeting is now adjourned.
I call the meeting to order. Will Madam Clerk please call the roll?
Councilmember Elliott?
Here.
Councilmember Zoe? Councilmember Zachary?
Here.
Councilmember Allen?
Here.
Councilmember Sarah?
Here.
Councilmember Yanelli?
Here.
And Mayor Colley?
Here. Please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Staff, please make your presentation.
Thank you, Mayor Colley. Today we're going to decide if we want to see apartments or a pizza parlor at a site on the west side. We are, I'm really loud, at the corner of Ventura Avenue and Kellogg Street. This is right across the street from the new Kellogg Park that we're getting for the city. This is just another picture of the site. It's currently semi-vacant. There's a gas station and some storage. So the choices are apartments or a pizza parlor. The first one is the apartments. We're looking at 30 units with a swimming pool, playground, and outdoor pet space. This is what they're proposing. There's going to be an indoor community room, outdoor seating area for the public, for everybody to use, playground, dog area with drinking fountain, swimming pool. The other option is a pizza parlor with an arcade, pizza buffet, and themed dining rooms. This is what they're proposing. Very colorful for that site, kind of fun. It'll have a pizza buffet, games and prizes, also rides and a laser maze, themed dining areas, as well as you can have your birthday there. So today we want council to evaluate the pros and cons of having an apartment complex or a pizza parlor at this location.
Thank you for your presentation. I will now call public comments. Leslie?
I am in favor of building a pizza place because families can eat and spend time together.
Thank you, Leslie. Cameron?
I am in favor of building an apartment building so we can have more housing for our citizens.
Thank you, Cameron. Stephanie?
I am in favor of building an apartment because homes is more important than pizza place.
Thank you, Stephanie. Marlene?
I am in favor of building a pizza place because we need more business in our city.
Thank you, Marlene. No more public comments. So we will now hear for the council. Councilmember Elliott.
I think that we should probably build a pizza place because in the apartments we're having a little bit of trouble with the water problem. So if we build a pizza place, we can have some young and old people hanging out and just having a good time.
Thank you, Elliott. Councilmember Zoe.
I am in favor of building an apartment building because people in this city need more places to live.
Thank you, Zoe. Councilmember Zachary.
I am in favor of building an apartment because Ventura's population is growing rapidly.
Thank you, Councilmember Zachary.
I'm in favor of building a pizza place because
more people can bond together and have a better time, and also play laser tag and sing more happy birthdays.
Thank you. Sarah, Councilmember Sarah.
I'm in favor of building an apartment building because housing is more important than a pizza place.
Thank you, Sarah. Councilmember Vanelli.
I'm in favor of building an apartment building because families need new apartments to live in.
Thank you. I am in favor of apartment building because people need a roof over their heads. Is there a motion?
I move to approve an apartment building.
Is there a second?
I'm the second that apartment complex.
So the motion is to build an apartment building. Madam Clerk?
Councilmember Elliott?
No.
Councilmember Zoe?
Yes.
Councilmember Zachary?
Yes.
Councilmember Allen?
No.
Councilmember Sarah?
Yes.
Councilmember Yanelli?
Yes.
Mayor Colley?
Yes. The motion passes. I am now adjourning this meeting.
You did a great job. Congratulations.
And
And if I could, before we all leave, our city clerk, Cindy Rodriguez, is spending her last 2 hours now with the city of Ventura. This is her final day, and it's pretty fun that on her final day, she got to do a mock city council meeting. So, yeah, thank you. Give her an applause. Hey, Cindy. Sure. And please hang around City Hall. There are plenty of events around City Hall. There's a bunch of pictures just across the hall. Downstairs in the atrium, there's a number of exhibits. And the secret is that that's where the cookies are. So.
You guys did good. Come on over.
Who gave you the pen? Who gave it to you?